Hi, and welcome back to Designing with Reggie. We are making a simple pencil skirt pattern. I showed you how to drape the front of the pencil skirt. Now we're going to drape the back of the pencil skirt. Remember 1 or 1.5 inches in from the selvage. And remember, you don't start pinning here, even though that is the natural waistline. You want to come up just a little bit. So if you have to, put my pins over there. So if you have to make some adjustments in clipping, then you have room to do so. Now, just to give you a little history, I always have been involved in fashion and I love fashion. As a matter of fact, I was talking to my sister today and she, I'm from Mississippi, a small town, Crystal Springs, Mississippi. And I went to Delta State University in Cleveland, Mississippi. It's in the Mississippi Delta. So I'm going to continue to pin 1 to 2 inches down. But anyway, I was talking to her, and she is a teacher's assistant now with Jackson Public School System, which is our capital city. And Jackson Public Schools, I actually worked there as a literacy coach and as a 5th and 3rd grade teacher. And I absolutely loved it. But in order to start a family, we had to move here. So I'm going to keep pinning. And my sister, I can remember her wearing high heels to high school when I was little. And she just started her working, and it was so funny that one of her coworkers said, "Girl, you teaching elementary school, you're gonna come out of them jeans, you're gonna come out of them heels real quick." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I told you, girl." But my sister Robbie, she doesn't know any other way how to dress. That's just her. She's just extra. But she is a sharp dresser. She always has been. And I have a feeling at 62, she always will be. Well, 63, she just had a birthday July the 19th. But my mother also was a dresser. She loved to dress up going to church. And I can remember her in these big, beautiful hats and, her clothes, getting dressed and helping her. It was really fun. So right now what I'm doing is I'm pinning along my side seam, just like I did with the front. I'm gonna keep going all the way down. See, I took some pins from there because I don't want to run out of pins and have to go get some. So I'm going to stop. That's my last pin right here. As a matter of fact, this is some scrap fabric that I have in my, give me 1 second. This is some scrap fabric that I have in my stash that I recycle because, you don't want to, number one, waste your money. Number two, cause waste in the environment. So now, even though this is cotton and it is biodegradable, you still don't want mounds and mounds and mounds of fabric to be burned or just sit in the landfill until it decomposes. Now remember, this is the back is just like the front. It's divided into quadrants. This side right here is your left side back. This is your center left back. This is your right side back. And this is your right center back, and this is your right side back. Forgive me for that mistake. Now you see all this puffiness right here? We're going to make that go away, and this is how we're going to do it. This is going to turn into a dart, a tiny, tiny dart, because that's what my fabric is telling me. That's how much fabric I have left. So I'm going to pin all the way up to my dart, to my side back all the way up there. And then I'm gonna pin all the way down until my dart goes away on the bottom of the skirt. And there it is. Now I'm gonna take the fabric here on this side and cut it because I don't need it, but this is actually big enough for me to do some draping. I could do quickly, I could do a rosette like that and put, you know, put on the side or even down there or even, you know, up top here and make a lot of these. If you have a lot of scraps of fabric, you can really easily, I'll show you real quick how to make a rosette. Just like that. See how simple and easy that is? And what you could do with all of that fabric is make a bunch of these rosettes and make a sweetheart bodice or just a basic fitted bodice and go all the way around the top of that with your extra fabric that you recycled. Now it's time, I hope you can see with me stepping in front of you. Now's the time for us to mark our form. So we start here, mark all the way over to our dart, and then all the way to the side seam. Then you mark all the way down to the side seam. And once you've done that, you make your first dart leg all the way down until it dissipates. And then you do the same thing with the other side. See, it meets to a point. Now, this is what I was trying to explain to you earlier. I'm gonna take these pins out because I'm getting some funkiness in there. And let me show you, look at that. Let me show you how to get rid of it. This method is just basically a clip and release. And what that is it's getting rid of the tension. See that? Let me cut this off so you can see. It got rid of the tension that was there because the fabric was pulling. See right there? Go in here and just clip. Don't clip your marking. Just clip just a little bit down to your, clip right down to your markings for your waistline. And there you have it. You have a complete pencil skirt, front and back, front and back, and now it's ready to be patterned. Now, really simple, easy, you can get this done in no time. So, happy designing, and I hope to see you soon.